Hey, welcome to Drive Central. Here's where you're going to find out what's happening on Drive this week. Don't forget /drive.tv, @Drive on Twitter, and Facebook.com/DriveTV also. This week on Big Muscle, Mike Musto checks out a 1966 Mustang that can handle its little pony car ass off. It's from Meyer Racing, and let's check it out.
Power-wise, we're talking about a 302 with about 300 horsepower, 4-speed top loader. You know, it's carbureted and it really is good. I mean, you can see, roll into it. We've got the power, we've got the brakes to throw it in. They're manual brakes, Willwood calipers, but the handling on this car is truly sublime. It's quick steering, okay? You can pitch it in, hammer out, the car is not gonna skip, it's not gonna move. What you have to do is you have to trust it, okay? You've got to trust it to throw into the corner. Feel the tires bite, hammer out, put your foot on the gas. I mean, just, it's fun. This is a slot car for the street.
That's Big Muscle every Monday this season on Drive and this week on Driven. What's it like to be in the co-pilot seat inside the Mini Countryman Dakar Rally prototype? Gesundheit. Let's take a look.
So let's go back to the insanity that is this cluster. This seems like this is the biggest and most important display here.
This is all where the driving driver can see all the information from the car.
Can you go through the systems?
Yeah.
So what is this called again?
This is called James.
James?
James to this is here
Okay.
the name. Here you have the Motec. He almost the same, but with this we get more information with that one.
Motec is mostly for the driver.
Yeah, it can be for the two.
Okay.
But here you can have more information. It's easily to see.
Okay.
You can put more data inside.
That's Tuesday, every Driven on Drive. No, that's Driven every Tuesday on Drive and on Drive Clean. You got dents, Larry has got you covered. Let's check it out.
So a few weeks ago for our episode on rim repair, we visited George at Performance Industries. As we saw in that episode, George is a true metallurgist, an expert at bending and reshaping metal. On today's episode, we're going to be partnering again with George to show you what really happens in the elusive skill of PDR, or paintless dent removal. All right, George, so my car has a lot of dings in it, and I've always wanted to know what is actually going on during the PDR process.
Traditional auto body repair is done on a feel basis. PDR is done on a visual basis. So imagine this is the hood of your car. Impact comes in. You see what just happened? This pillow
these
folded.
sides popped up here.
Exactly. So to the naked eye, it just looks like a low spot. But really what's happening is you're impacting the metal. The sides of it are crowning up. So to fix this properly, what we need to do, we don't want to stretch this metal, so we need to bring this down a little, bring this up a little bit, down, up.
Because in reality, I almost think, I always thought you guys were just popping it up from,
No.
You're really focusing on the outer edges of the actual impact. Does that make sense?
Exactly. And that understanding is the major difference between the really top-notch PDR technician and the average PDR technician.
That's Wednesday on Drive Clean, and this week on Chris Harris on Cars, Chris has a surprise for all of us. A shave? Perhaps. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. That's Chris Harris on Cars every Wednesday on Drive, and on Thursday we'll have another question for you guys to answer and for us to prattle on about for 20 or 30 minutes on After Drive. That's After Drive every Thursday, and on Friday it's Shakedown for the best motorsports opinion, analysis, and attitude you'll find anywhere on the internet at any price this week with the Shakedown crew, Ian and Max, along with Leo Parente every Friday. And that about wraps it up for Drive Central. Don't forget, go to /DriveTV, @Drive on Twitter, and Facebook.com/DriveTV for more. And also Drive shirts now with cheaper, yes, I said cheaper, overseas shipping. Yes, thank you very much. See you next week. Drive Suits. DriveSuits.com. Just wait, thanks. Drive Suits. Leo Parentes, DriveSuits.com.